Good morning. My name is Shellie Schaefer, and I manage the volunteer program here at Hospice of SLO County. And I have with me today Denise LaRosa, and she manages our community education programs. Hospice of SLO County is a volunteer-based hospice. We primarily work in the field of grief support and in-home respite and companionship for the people in our community. Today we are going to be talking about the support groups that we offer here for grief. And I guess I'll ask Denise, can you maybe talk a little bit about what the support groups are like?
Well, when somebody joins a support group, it's for 6 weeks, for an hour and a half per week. And people in the beginning tell their stories about their loved ones. They share happy moments about their loved ones and also their grief and what they're going through. But what's great about a closed group is that it's also educational. So it goes through the process of grief. So people end up having the value of having a deeper understanding of their own grief process. Because grief is different for everybody. And it's very unique because even each death is very unique.
And so I imagine then through that, with the education piece that's added into that, there's a lot of maybe some tools that a person could learn about how to move through their grieving process.
Right. Where, it's not just people coming together and telling their stories. That's part of it. So everybody understands and can really get the picture that everybody's grief is so different. But it also, they will have skills and tools to be able to manage their grief when they leave the program, which is after 6 weeks.
Okay. So really to understand that grief is really a process and that it's really important for us to learn how to be able to move through our individual grieving process for each loss that we might go through. And
because people, grief deregulates us, and we have this imbalance in our body. And so when people start to understand that and are more gentler with their physical symptoms, their emotional symptoms, their mental symptoms, they can start to regain balance back into their life. And that's what these groups are designed to do.
Okay. And also that it is possible that without learning about the tools, it does happen. It's easy sometimes to kind of just get stuck in grief.
Well, they not only get stuck in grief, they get stuck in their isolation and their loneliness about their grief, because everybody has moved on in their life and they're still sitting there trying to process it. And most of the time, other people who've come to maybe the funeral and who've been around in the beginning are gone. And then they're there and they've come to me when I've done grief counseling and saying, well, nobody else wants to talk about them. And I still need to talk about them, and so that's what that can provide as well.
So tell me, when would be a good time to start with support groups?
Usually anywhere from 3 to 6 months after somebody's death. And again, it depends on the dynamics around the death. If it's a sudden death or a complicated death, sometimes it would be longer, maybe 9 months to a year before somebody's ready to sit and listen to somebody else's grief.
Okay, and so if the support group wasn't right for you at that time, but you still felt like, I need to talk to somebody, I need some help, then there's the one-on-one counseling.
Right. Then they can come actually for individual counseling, and we do counseling sessions up to 10 to 12 weeks for people, and that can actually prepare them to be able to go in to a grief support group. And both of those services are free of charge.
Wonderful.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much, Denise.
Thank you.
This is great information, and we are so thankful for all of the support in our community. We do survive off of community donations, and all of our services are free of charge. So if you are interested in taking a look at what we offer. Our website again, hospiceslo.org, and our phone number 805-544-2266. Thank you very much.